Mic check, mic check. Shalom, 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 shalom. Hopefully, y'all can hear me well. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shabbat shalom. Let me know if y'all can hear me well. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right, what's going on? I was just trying to make sure that everybody can hear me. I'm at the hotel in Jacksonville. We just had an awesome, powerful service. So that's why I'm kind of late on here. I was gonna wait till in the morning, but I said, nah, I got kids to bed, got the wife to bed. And so I'm here at the hotel in the lobby. You probably hear some noise in the background. It's some people here in the lobby. I guess they're having a gathering or something. But I'll put one in the chat. I'm not gonna be on here long. I wanted to come on here. I was planning on doing a playbook of the interview, but just hadn't gotten a chance to get to it. We have a lot going on with our congregations, and so I just been kind of just crazy busy. So I'm here looking at my phone, just making sure, giving everybody a chance to log on here. So I was going to do a Shabbat Shalom. Mr. Black Taxi, what's going on? Let me know if you want to jump on after I let me know if you want to jump on. But I don't plan to be on long and whatnot. And so my cousin, Pastor Kelly, was telling me I need to do a playbook on some of these interviews that I've been doing. Y'all know I've been doing a lot of interviews, and a lot of the interviews I've been doing, I have not been, a lot of people have been kind of upset because they feel like I should have been challenging the rabbis and others that come on. So they feel like I should have been challenging them. No, you need to challenge them, make them say that we Israel. And I want to encourage everybody that that's not my point for bringing on guests on the show, bringing on guests on this platform, is to get them to share their perspective and whatnot. Recently, I had several rabbis. Now I'm getting into other areas. So, of course, the other day we had Dr. Ron Elhike on. I had been, me and him had been talking for about a good 2 years, just trying to set up the interview. It just so happened in reaching out to him and talking to him, being in Switzerland, there was, of course, the pandemic, going on and things like that. There was a lot going on. Shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom, fam. There was a lot going on with the pandemic and things like that, which kind of held things up. But in the process of that, our correspondent, he said he was working on a site, a DNA origins site. And so I said, well, okay, I guess it'll be cool. He said that, he wants to do, I guess, kill two birds with one stone, because we were going to do an interview and talk about the Khazarians and things like that, and just a lot of his past work, because that's how we kind of started the interview off, with his past work. The interview was only going to be scheduled an hour. The first 30 minutes of the interview will be kind of getting into some of the past work that he's done, him being controversial and, all those good things and things like that, him not being favored and whatnot. And I'm still going to do a playbook on that with some panelists on the show, and we could just kind of talk about some of the things that was said in the playbook and whatnot. And so once we did the first 30 minutes of talking about it, then the last 30 minutes was to talk about his site, the new site that they were working on. I didn't have any understanding about the site. I know it was a DNA site. I've taken about maybe 4 DNA tests and have uploaded results to uploaded my raw DNA to JetMatch, and many of you know that, as well as my true ancestry and things like that. Hey, let me see here. Let me highlight some Shabbat Shalom to the family in the chat and whatnot. Shabbat Shalom. So what I wanted to do was a part of the playbook, as same way with JetMatch, show the results. And so I just talking to a couple of other brothers that I know. We've been kind of talking back and forth since the interview about the different results and things like that and whatnot. And shout out to all the brothers in the community that are, I guess the proper term would be inspiring or aspiring brothers who look at DNA and things like that. So shout out to there's a lot of brothers in the community that deals with that. Shout out to my cousin Benel Israel, who looks into those areas as well, and other brothers that are out here in the community that is honestly looking at that type of work and whatnot, that's interested in looking at that type of work. So when Aaron L. Hike came on, he was talking about his website and different things like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's test it. Let's see what the results come back from it. I know he shared some things that I'm gonna get into the playbook, not tonight, but when I do a playbook on it. I know there were some statements about Jews not being able to have original information to trace them from the particular area or whatnot, but we'll get into that other conversation. But as far as me, I'm just kind of giving you a backstory. So I'm going to share. I purchased several kits because I wanted to look at them and see. If you look on the site, they had where you can have a plan, almost kind of like a one deal plan for all of the kits, and you can kind of look at all of them. I know some other people took that route to test it. Multiple people that I know who I talked to, we took more than one test to test it out, just to see, what it says, what it go. Again, didn't bring Aaron L. Hike on to prove who we are as Israel. If you've been following me long enough, and I'm talking about a couple of years, I'm probably one of the most, out of all of the brothers in Israel, I don't even talk about being an Israelite. I'm so resolved at being an Israelite. I don't even have the discussion. I don't even teach heritage anymore. I taught that like 10 years ago. I'm teaching the gospel now. But with the interviews, for me, it's more journalism. It's more information presented to you guys, so you can look at it. You can base your you can base it off of whatever information that is given by the guest, and then you can kind of determine from there where you want to go with it and whatever the information and results are. So let's kind of get into it. I'm going to share my screen, and so let's look at it here, okay? So let's see, let me share my screen, and all right, so try to move this box here. Right, so we're gonna look at my results. So here's my results. All right. And if any of you taking this test, let me try to blow it up a little. Let me blow up the screen for you. All right, so that's good. All right. So I'm gonna blow up the screen. So if you're taking the test, I'm not gonna read all of it, but if you see looking on my screen, you see that, and this is a conversation that we're gonna have on one of our discussions about how they come up with this. Is this presumed? Is this a presupposition? Is this a presupposition of all quote unquote African Americans or Stone Age Africans? So that's going to be a conversation we're going to have. So you see, I'm 98% Stone Age African, which is I think GEDmatch, if I'm not mistaken, I got to pull it up. I haven't been on GEDmatch in a while, but I think GEDmatch had me as like 80% sub-Saharan African or something like that. So I got to look back at GEDmatch and see what, and I'm gonna look at my true ancestry and see what it has me as. But here you see, according to this, as they say, I ain't got no white man in me, I guess. So there's 2% here that's left off. But if you look down, if you scroll down, you'll see here, these are the results. So this kit is the Issachar kit, okay? If you guys seen my community post, you'll know that I shared some information dealing with Gisa. So let's look at here. So let's see if I have any matches to this. So my results is Gisa is a match. So let's click on this. We click on the chart. If you've seen my community tab, you will see that this information comes up. So what happens is, let's go to learn more. So when you click on Gisa, this is what it's showing me. On the left chart shows that your high genetics similarities. So when you click on learn more, it takes you here to this page, individual results. So when you look on here, it shows Gisa. So if you guys see my page on my community tab, you'll see that I shared Gisa's. So what I did was with the community post, I pretty much just shared whatever result and match that I had. I wasn't trying to, because it doesn't give you, it only gives you like 4 or 5 slides that you can post. It only gives like 4 or 5 slides that you can post on YouTube. So I didn't post all of the slides. So I just focused on whatever the match was with this particular kit. Like I said, I purchased more than one kit. So this is the Issachar kit, and this is the one that showed the Gisa. And so I thought it was interesting. So that's why I posted. Of course, I did screenshots from my cell phone. So when I did the screenshot from my cell phone, it looks different than this. So this is the reason, this is what I posted on YouTube. Yeah, onto YouTube. So those are my results for this particular kit. I'm not going to go into all of the kits. They do have some other, on the other kits, they do have some similarities or connecting similarities of I guess would be a possible match to someone. So I bought okay, let me see here. Sunshine, so I bought the diamond subscription, but for whatever reason, the results aren't showing up. I don't know. You may have to email them. You may have to email them to see why your results aren't showing up, sis. Let's see here. Who's a New Hope family investment? I truly appreciate your courage in seeking out your origins and for being transparent with the process our community needs. Hey, appreciate it, New Hope. Yeah, man, that's what I try to do, bro. I'm not out here I ain't trying to deceive nobody, nothing like that, man. I'm just whatever I post on the focus on that particular share for certain community posts. I wanted to focus on solely on what that connection was. So it wasn't about not showing the Stone Age results. It was mostly about Giza. That's what the community post was about. And so, yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So if anybody else have gotten any results or anything like that, if anybody's gotten any other results or anything like that, you could be a match with something. I don't know. Like there's another brother in our congregation. He did it, and he had like, I want to say he had like 50. He might have had like 60% Stone Age African and like 20 something percent Israelite. Now, of course, that's a whole nother conversation that we have to have. And how did Aaron Elhack and his team determine based on their definition of who's an Israelite, or whatnot? Is it based on, I know my haplogroup, and many of you, if you've taken the test, some of you should have some form of E haplogroup. Not everybody, because we did see a sister did have, I think she might have had, her husband or something had like a I5 or something like that, whatnot. So, and her husband she said he was dark skinned. So it just depends. I don't think that, this is my belief, I don't believe that if a person is Black, that they're automatic, or melanin, that they're automatically going to have an E haplogroup. Like, it's just, if a person mix, and like, for example, I got a cousin. If you look at my cousin, her father is Black, her mother is white. She took more of her mother's complexion, but if you look in her DNA results, she have a lot of African in her DNA. So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. But that's it, man. I just wanted to get on here. It's late. It's almost 1 a.m. We got to get up tomorrow for, we have a day 2 service, Shabbat service here in Jacksonville. So this is where I'm at. I hope everybody, man, I hope everybody's good. Hoping y'all have a wonderful day. Who in the chat, man? Y'all holler at me. Y'all holler at me in the chat. Let's see here. Minister Travis, most of us are E, but I got friends who are African-American that have R1B. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, it's possible, man. I mean, that's why I'm kind of like, yo, man, I'm one of the brothers that be like, yo, hey, man, if you believe in Mashiach, you my brother, man. I'm telling you, I'm just not that. I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy that's out here. Again, we have brothers in the community that this what they do, and I think that we all need to stay in our lane of specialty. Me, I have my lane. I have what I do. I can help. I help transition Christian pastors in their churches into a Hebraic community and congregation. That's my lane. That's what I do. So you're not going to find me. I don't do a lot of DNA videos. That's not something that, there are brothers in the community who do that. Let's see here. A New Hope LLC says they are using autosomal DNA to create the matches. The E1B1 shows up as Israelites on the website, but it doesn't connect you just because you have you. Okay, that's what's up. New Hope, have you gotten a kit? Can you share the percentage that you shared with the ancient sample? Percentage that you shared with the ancient sample. What you talking about, Giza? You talking about Gisa? I think Genesis 49. You talking about Gisa? Shalom, Yahakana, shalom, Shabbat shalom, fam. I think he may be talking about Gisa. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen again. Let me see. I'm gonna go back. All right, there it is. You should see it on the screen. You should see it on the screen. Can you see that? Let me know if it's too small. I shared 13% with the ancient sample osary on the Egyptian package. See, I haven't gotten that one yet on Genesis 49ers. I'm working my way through them all, but I haven't gotten them yet. Iran told me something is going with their website. He said most African-American matches the Levites. You had a match with Gisa on Issachar package. So there should be a percentage at the bottom of the, yeah, it is. Hold on, let's see here. This is right here. It's 7.0. Yeah, it's 7.0 out. Yeah, mine is almost Nigerian and Congo E1B1A also. Okay. Yeah, it's 7% on Gisa. What was the ancient African percentage of Gisa? I don't hold on, let's see here. I'm trying to see here. I'm not sure. Hey, just for that, I'm not sure. I haven't looked over all of it. That's why I've been kind of taking my time with kind of going through it. But the stone, I could just tell you this: my Stone Age African percentage is 98%. I don't know if you caught that, but it's 98%. I'm gonna be going through it, man. Like I said, I know it's a lot of brothers in the community that they are they're super sharp in that area and looking into that thing, looking in those areas. So for me, I'm just looking into it. I did the interview, just kind of working through it and looking at things. But I'm working through all of the packages. That's kind of why I purchased them one by one, so I can kind of go through. I didn't want to do that bundle, but I know I think Benaiah did the bundle, but I haven't talked to him in its totality about the results of what he got. So we could just kind of look at these things and kind of see what their idea is. Click the stories tab and click. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Let me go back. Let me find it. Give me just a second, fam. I know I seen that thing. I'm trying to find this. What the heck is this joint? B bros, you right, man. Yeah, that joint is, bro. Let me find. I'm trying to find the story joint. I know I seen it. Where's because it shows you those little hold on, let me see here. Where is my dashboard? Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it here. Drop it. It's a car, Gisa. Where's the hold on. That's Pam. Okay, I think I got it. I think I might have. There it is. There it is. Okay. All right. I think this is here. I think I might. Is this it? Wait a minute, my results? Right on the left. Where is it? Man, hold on. Okay, let me see here. View stories. View stories. Where is this? Okay, y'all, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give your brother a minute. Okay, Gisa ancestry breakdown. Scroll down. Keep going down. Okay. All right. Okay. Is this it right here? Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling. Okay, keep scrolling down. It's always funny trying to fit all the bros in a tiny suit. You right, bro. Let's see here. Okay, yes. Where am I stopping at? Everybody tell me stop. Okay. All right. So that's that. All right. I think everybody good. I think everybody's seen everything. I'm gonna get ready and pipe things down. Get ready to pipe things down. All right. I think that's good. All right. So All right, fam. I'm gonna get off here, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be trying to just 49ers and the team are leader of the most knowledgeable in the Hebrew community. And I was a professor assistant in anthropology and biology in college. Okay, cool. It'll say 0% Israelite. Yep, that's what it said on this site. Yep. Um, let's see here. Like I said, I got another brother who has a part of our congregation. He has like I want to say, I gotta look back at it. I gotta look back. He sent it to me, but I want to say it was like maybe like 60% Stone Age African and like 17 or 18% Israelite or something like that. But I think he kind of mixed too, so that's probably why he got his results kind of the way it was. Because I think he a mixed brother. All right. So let's see here. All right. Let's see here. The unique thing I've noticed is that most of the samples used, yeah, it appears to be giving everyone 0 so far on Israelite hits. With the haplogroup of the brother. The seven. I gotta find out. I'm not sure. That's what I say. I gotta remember the percentages. I can't remember the percentage, but I'm I'll holler at a matter of fact, he a part of our congregation. So I'll get with him tomorrow and look at it and see what's going on. But he has hit, and I forgot which kit he used. Too, but I'll find out, not tomorrow, because he's in Atlanta. I'll find out sometime next week when I talk to him when I get back to Atlanta. But blessings to the family, man. Shabbat shalom to everybody out there. I hope everybody's doing well, man. Y'all stay up, be blessed, man, and may the Most High keep you. Hey, listen, man, I just want to say this too, man. I'm praying for all of Israel and believing Gentiles. I don't even like to use those terms. I don't even call a Gentile my Gentile brother who believe in Mashiach. I call him my brother. So, but just for the sake of title, and I know we got a lot of new people on here that follow, but I'm praying for all of the fam, all of the believers in Mashiach, man. Y'all stay up, stay strong. It's a lot going on. Don't let things be divisive within our community. I know it's hard not to, and for the new brothers and sisters coming in, I know from the outside looking in, it kind of looked like all Israel is on the same page, but it's a lot of different doctrines, like denominations in Christianity. But stay encouraged, man. Y'all stay encouraged. Y'all stay blessed. Stay strong. Don't let this stuff aggravate you. And listen, man. At the end of the day, we all may not get along. We may all may not agree on everything. But I do believe in having conversation. I don't believe in having a lot of conversation online. I think that more gets done from my experience of having conversation behind the scenes, and that way everybody can just share what they have to share. They're not trying to put on for they organization and they followers and stuff like that. I believe in handling family conflict. But if family, I believe in having family resolution offline behind closed doors, so that way we can be able to come to resolve, and everybody can hear each other's hearts and everybody can hear each other out. I think that's very important. I'm going to be moving on from having, I'm going to be moving on from having, what should I say? Geneticists. I had El Hike on. I'm gonna be getting into other areas of interviewing, other areas of study, and know that again, whoever I bring on is not to prove who we are, but for whatever field they're in to be able to share, and we can take it for whatever it is. And I just want us to, whatever we're discussing, to hear from someone that's they're in the field of that, and then whatever that information is, those of us that who are aspiring into those fields, that we can talk amongst ourselves about those results, about whatever the interviewee presented. So again, man, I just want to be a contributor to our community and bring in whatever truth and information to you by someone that's in that field. And then we can come up with the conclusions from there, how we're going to move. But I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of more people about talking about different subjects. I'm going to be having textual critics on, talk about textual criticism, talk about New Testament, talk about Old Testament, talk about the Apocrypha. I'm going to have different scholars and people in the area to share. And then we just take it from there and we go from there. So y'all be blessed, man. I'm going to get off here.